Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the short tricks how to find the percentage of a number. Any kind of percentage we can calculate. So I'm going to start with a very basic problem. Suppose 61% of 500 equals to what? So if you can answer it is 305, then yeah, hats off that you can do it. Congratulations. But in case you can't, then let's solve it. So what is the meaning of percentage? Percentage means per, this is out of, and this word cent, that is out of 100. So out of 100 I have to calculate. So suppose I'm going to find 100%. 100% of 500, which is the 500 itself, because 100% means the whole thing. So 50%, that means the half of this 500, which will be 50, which will be 250. Then let's find the 10% of it. That means I have to move this decimal from here to here. So that means it will be nothing but 50. I have to move the decimal one step towards left. One step towards left. So it will come 50. And for 1%, I have to move this decimal one step towards left of 10%. Or it is the 100th of 500. So it is nothing but 5. Okay. Now let's check what I have to find. I have to find 61% of 500. So this 61%, I can write it as, if I just separate it, I can write it as 50% plus 10% plus 1%, because 50 plus 1 is 60 and 60 plus 1 is 61. So that means 61% of 500, I can write it as 50% of 500, which is 250. 10% of 500, which is 50, and 1% of 500, which is 1. So if I add them together, I should be left with 305. So that will be the answer. 361% of 500 is 305. Okay. So let's do one other problem. Suppose the problem is 87% of 720. 87% of 720. So I will try the same thing. If you can answer it is 626.4, then blah blah, that you can do it. But suppose you can't answer it, then try this way. 100% of 720 is nothing but the 720. 50% of 720 is nothing but half of 720, which is 360. We can easily do the half. Can you tell me what will be 10% of 720? Yes, correct. It is 72. I have to move the decimal one place towards left. And again, 1% of 720, that's I have to divide the 720 by 10, or I can move the decimal place 2 times of 720, so it will be left with 7.2. Okay. So now uh, I have to find 87%. So I can write 87% in two ways. Either I can write it's 90% minus 3%, or I can write it is 100% minus 13%. That is what I'm going to do. Or I can write it is as 80% plus 7%. So 80% you can divide it in two way, 50 and 10 into 3 into 10%. So it will be overall 80% and then add 7 into 1% of it. But I'm going to use this 100% minus 13%. So 100%, or else I can write 100% minus 10% minus 3 into 1%. Okay. So 100% of 720 is nothing but 720 itself. Minus 10% is 720, 72. And 3 into this 1%, 7.2. So that means 720 minus 72 minus 3 into 7.2, which will be 621.6. So that means 720 minus, I can add them. So it's 0.639, 93.6. So if I subtract 720 and 93.6, I should left with 626.4. So that will be the answer, 626.4. Surely you can try other method also, like I can do 90% minus 3%. I can do uh, I can do 80% for the same sum. I can do 80% plus 7%, and that 80% I can write as 50% plus 3 times 10% plus 7 times 1%. I'm going to calculate it. So 50% is nothing but 360. 3 times 720, 3 times 72, and 7 times 7.2. So 360 plus 3 times 72 is 6, and 7 times it's 50.4. So if I add them, I'll be left with 626.4. So I can do this 87% of 72 in two way. Okay. So let's do few more sums. First one is 58% of 320, 44% of 600, 49% of 630. Okay. Now pause the video and try to solve them and just resume with your answers. So I hope you have paused the video, you tried the sums, and I know you got the answers. In case you don't have, let me give you some hints for it. This 58% I can write 50% plus 8 into 1%. You can try that after finding the 50% and 1% of it. This 44% I can write 4 times 10%, which is overall 40%, plus 4 times 1%, which is 4%, so overall 44%. And this 49% you can try 50% minus 1%. Okay. So now try with the hints and pause the video and again come back with the answers in case you not able to find it. So hope you have tried the sums again and you got the answer. Congratulations. So let me write down the correct answers. 58% of 320 is nothing but 185.6. 44% of 600 is nothing but 264. And the last answer is 308.7. So, hope you have enjoyed the video. You can just create the sums like that I have created and calculate it, and then check your answer using a calculator or any website you have, or best way you can use your mobile calculator to calculate. So hope if you just practice it once again and again and again, so it will not take so much time to actually calculate. It will take less than 5 or 6 seconds to calculate this kind of complex percentage related problems. So hope you have enjoyed the video. You can just subscribe for more such tricks and such mathematical uh, complex problems I have solved using simple way. So hope I will see you in my next video. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.